Galaxies review. Yeah, sorry for not posting any videos over the last couple of weeks. I've been sorting out a lot of uni stuff and been at work, and in the only spare time I had, I've been rearranging my collection. So you'll see that in the tour video that I'm going to be producing shortly. So I figured, well, we got the huge announcement yesterday, Hot Toys, Han Solo and Chewbacca. So I figured today was a good day to look at my most recent Star Wars 1:6 figure, and that is the Geonosis Battle Droids. But I figured because there's not much difference between them all, let's look at 7 Battle Droids at once. Yeah, so Battle Droids started in 2011. We got these guys, the standard white, creamy coloured Battle Droids. If knowing signatures, and as you can see, it just says Battle Droid Imagery. Yes, this is the Sideshow exclusive version. Like I said, there's not a lot to these guys, so I'll cover the accessories when I look at the figures as well. So yeah, we've got the Sideshow exclusive logo, Star Wars Imagery Battle Droids. We have the product information on the bottom, standard picture, militaries of Star Wars logo. Once again, telling you who it is. Picture of one Battle Droid there, the logo at the top. Pictures from the Battle of Naboo there, for the droids deploying. And there we have a picture. That's what I like about the Battle Droids. They're all mostly 2-packs. The only 2 that aren't 2-packs that I'll get to soon. And then we have the other image. Now with this, as I said, I'm combining a flashback review with a new review. You'll notice the difference in the style of Sideshow's packaging pretty quickly. So we have a little paragraph there that talks about the beginning of the Clone Wars, or the events that led up to the beginning of the Clone Wars. And there we have a little paragraph about the Battle Droids themselves that mentions the different rankings that the Battle Droids have. And yes, we get 2 Battle Droids and 2 blasters. But I will tell you, there's the tray. Yes, the Battle Droids are actually, when you open them, if you don't own any Battle Droids, they are folded up as if they were on a droid carrier. This being the Sideshow exclusive version, there was a 3rd backpack included, which read 1138 on the back. This was a reference to THX 1138, which was one of George Lucas's first production, and the number was reused in A New Hope, with Leia being held cell block 1138. So here we have the standard droids here. Like I said, we get the blaster, and we get the backpack. And like I said, here's my exclusive. Yeah, it's written in the Nabooan type language, so yeah, the Naboo have their own little code thing, but as you see, there's a lot of detail there. Like I said, these guys are fairly clean. The only thing I do not like about these guys is, like, this one here sits quite well, but the main, and you'll see this, yeah, see there, it falls off straight away. The backpacks, and there's, doesn't really show up, yeah, there you can see the slight webbing there on them. We also get a slightly more weathered droid. Your backpack, it's fallen off already as well. And you can see the 2 holes where the backpack goes into. The battle droids themselves have a lot of articulation. They can do a lot. They're all the battle droids have the same articulation. And I'll go on to the, like I said, there's been quite a few battle droids, and they do actually improve over time. And these little shoulder bits, you can open them up if you really want to. So yeah, they're these guys were our 2011 battle droids. Now in, I think it was November 2011. And I'm not too sure where I put the box for this guy. I'll put the link to his box on in the description so you can see. Now this is 9, the Droid Commander. Because there's really, like I told you before, I've actually found out it's actually the camera. It's not a lighting issue down here. It's actually the camera. Because I was shining it in a bright room, and the white wall still appeared yellow. So it could be a lighting issue with the camera, or it might be because in both cases I was using the light from the light switches, from the light bulbs, so it might be artificial light. Difference with this guy is this, and you'll see this when I post the link in the description. This part is actually yellow, and his chest, which probably shows up a bit better there, is yellow too. Other than that, he has a slightly different antenna. So I just remove his blaster. You can see from the back there, he's still weathered, and yeah, we get that little antenna there. And you can see they use the same mold, because you can see the peg where a normal backpack would plug into if he had one. So yeah, this is our 9 Droid Commander. Like I said, exactly the same. Though, like I said, they are engineered quite well, but this one, so my nag with the first one was that the backpack fell out way too easily. My nag with this guy is, and I don't know if this is just mine, but his neck is really loose. So, yeah, the joints are fairly tight, it's just his head is a bit wobbly for some reason. But, yeah. So that's, 9. All the battle droids are the same height. Yeah, so all the battle droids are the same height. Like I said, not a lot of accessory, just the smaller backpack and the blaster. Of these guys, if you got the standard version, you got 2 blasters, 2 backpacks. If you got the exclusive, you got the 3rd backpack. Now, early this year, early this year, probably around February, we got the security duo. You could call them, now, this is where we see our main difference. The militaries of Star Wars logo is gone. These ones did not have an exclusive. As you can see, it was a security battle droids with the new Sideshow logo. It's a 6 Scout. We still have our product information. Still have a nice picture of one battle droid there. Still have a nice picture of another battle droid there. Then, yes, movie stills are gone. The new boxes are a lot more simpler. Don't know why that would be. Maybe they wanted to save printing costs. Yeah, you can see it's a lot simpler. And when I open it up, just the security droids. The info and everything's gone. and it's the exact same tray, except, like I said, the droids would normally be folded up in there. These guys, let me get to them. These guys do not have backpacks. They have the mold, the same mold, and the pegs where the and the little holes where the backpacks would peg into. They do not have holes. Now, what I like about these guys is that they actually got a bit more crafty with the way they did them. That loose head problem doesn't exist anymore. Slightly tighter joints again. They still fall over quite easily, but they don't fall over often. I want Grievous is probably the hardest figure I have ever to stand up. I thought the battle droids were hard, and I got Grievous. So yeah, I stand these guys, and you'll see this in the showcase video. I was going to try and make it for tomorrow, or but I don't think I'll be able to. I'll try to, but I'm not too sure if I will. So yeah, like I said, these guys are quite clever. That guy's got a bit of oil weathering on his head there. This guy is actually damaged. Yeah. Clean battle droid, dirty battle droid. Like I said, no backpack, just the blaster. The little shoulder flaps, and you can see they've obviously got the red because they're security. But, oh, there he goes. So yeah, that flap opens up again, just like the other ones. So yeah, there's not a lot to these guys, other than they are engineered really well, and 2 figures for, I think it was 129. Brilliant. Oh no, these guys, sorry, these guys were a bit dearer. For some ridiculous reason, their postage was through the roof. I think they were $45 postage or something. The original Oom 9 goes for a shitload on eBay. His retail price was $89 by itself. I think it was originally Sideshow. The thing about him was, although he wasn't exclusive, he was I don't think he was offered to retailers. I'm pretty sure he was a web exclusive, because I remember the day I ordered him, the day after I ordered him, they changed him to have like an American flag sticker on Sideshow's website, and I panicked because it said Sideshow exclusive, and it actually said Sideshow web exclusive or USA exclusive or something, and it was the same thing with the Untapar Shadow Trooper. I quickly messaged them and they said no, it was fine, they just weren't offering it to retailers. So yeah, the only other figure that they've, like I said, they did the a while ago, like many years ago, I think Angel was never offered to retailers, like the David Boreanaz in the actual Angel box, I think he was never offered to retailers. Cordelia, I think, was never offered to retailers. And I know that the Shadow Untapar Trooper was never, and then now the more recently blue coated Empire Strikes Back Han Solo isn't being offered to retailers. So I don't know what brought back the trend, but anyway. So he was about, I think the original 2-pack, can't remember, I think it was about 150 maybe, 170 once it got posted. They had ridiculous postage, which made them 100, I think it was about 90 each, about 180. And then we have our new duo, our Geonosis Infantry Battle Droids. Like some said, it's a new standard box, 6 scale. Oh, there goes Battle Droid security. It's alright, if you have them standing, I've got them standing on a wooden surface at the moment. They do stand quite well on the glass. They don't fall over as often as they used to. I have, you'll see this in the showcase video, working on transferring wooden cabinets into glass cabinets. So yeah, we have the 3 pictures. Like I said, the stills are gone still. And unlike the security droids, they're both weathered quite a lot. So yeah, exact same tray as the original battle droids. The backpacks make a return in this one. I should have paid attention last time I watched episode 1. Couldn't remember if the security droids actually had backpacks or not. I don't think they did, so it makes sense that Sideshow wouldn't have splurged out on backpacks. Yes, now these guys, they have ankle articulation as well. They have really good joints. These, and we had a few of us were talking about this the other day on the page. Link for the page is in the description as well. These guys are the best developed battle droids so far. They do not fall over at all. I've not had one fall over. And the backpack, they fixed the loose backpack problem. They're really, the backpacks slide in tightly this time. Doesn't fall out at all. As I was saying, he's quite weathered. Scratched up a bit from the Geonosis arena. Fighting clones. And this guy's pretty weathered too. They've got slightly different deco on the, slightly different weathering on the faces and chest. I don't think every droid would have the same weathering. I suppose it depends on who painted it at the time. I'll just, and they've got little numbers as well. This guy's, I think, IDDK. And this guy is U I backwards K, so yeah. Like I said, they're these battle droids are way better than the others. Like all the battle droids have stiff joints, so these guys have stiffer joints. Their heads don't wobble, the backpacks don't fall out. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the upcoming Geonosis Droid Commander, which will be the same as 9, but to this tint, so he'll have a yellow, if you haven't seen him, he'll have a yellow head here and a yellow circle thing there. And the coolest thing about that one is, he comes with a little, from the Clone Wars, he comes with a little projector of Count Dooku, holographic projection. I think the terminal that comes with him is the terminal scene on the Malevolence. I had to think of the ship. Count Dooku's flagship in the Clone Wars, well, in the first 3 episodes of the Clone Wars, Count Dooku controls the Malevolence. Grievous controls the Malevolence, and Dooku is constantly appearing as a hologram. So, yeah, and it lights up as well, so that'll be quite good. But yeah, I hope, like, if they did do Commander droids in the Clone Wars, like, moving the joints of this guy, they feel a lot stronger, a lot tighter. If, I'd imagine, if they did Commander droids, I'd imagine that's how it'd feel. Perfect, it's the perfect joint level for Commander droids. Because Commander droids are supposed to feel, they're supposed to have that toughness to them. So these guys, their joints feel a lot tougher than the previous 5. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for the look back at the battle droids. I should mention that's the exact same blaster all the way through every release. I pull them out, but I've also got the stat battle droids. The stat battle droids are pretty much that battle droid. So if you missed out and you don't have a stat, if you want a clean battle droid, I suggest you buy that one. The only difference is that you can actually tell it's a stat battle droid because it's got magnetic feet for the pedals on the stat. I think they're still gift card eligible at the moment. The clean 2-pack for some reason sells for ridiculous prices on eBay. I think I saw one at $2.99 for the exclusive a while back. Yeah. I didn't think the battle droids would rise up in price. I got them due to the fact that I've got a massive coin collection for those. You'd know that. Yeah, can't wait for the holographic Dooku set. Yeah, I've got every battle droid to date. Now I've got definitely got the Geonosis Commander down. I used the $20 off code for the next. Yeah, I used the I was just saying I used the $20 off code for the next 5 days. I think it is. The current code is caps lock house party 14, no spaces. So yeah, yeah, I suppose it comes down to how much Sideshow you'll buy now, because of the Hot Toys Han and Chewbacca, which I think it was priced fairly well. I mean, Hulk was $360 by himself, $360 before postage by himself, and I can't remember how much Groot is up at the moment, but he's 14.5, I think it is, inches tall. It's beast. Chewbacca will be a beast. Full fur as well. So the price, I think it was $4.80. I used $30 of Sideshow rewards to bring down to $4.50. The $4.48, I think. So with the $48 deposit, I'll have $400 remaining on mine. At the moment, there's a 2-pack which gives you the Death Star, the Stormtrooper rifle that Chewie takes in the Death Star. I thought that was a nice addition. Han is the exclusive Han that has the Stormtrooper belt and the E11 from Death Star. So it saves you having to buy them separately, and you get the extra item. The 2-pack is not Sideshow exclusive at the moment. Sideshow have always had a Sideshow exclusive version, where the 2-pack differs somehow. I don't know if they got one for the Chitauri, but I know it had extra items in it. Rocket and Groot comes with the extra facial expression and the dancing Groot, and I think they added in another mini Groot, but that was a Sideshow exclusive item. This does not have a Sideshow exclusive item at the moment. We're hoping it's a roaring Chewbacca head like the Groot, but only time will tell that one, if they do decide to do it. It was interesting because I was reading on the description underneath where it lists all the accessories, and it actually says that the accessories could change at any time. So I thought that clause was a little interesting. We're also talking, and this is information, well, at the moment, I haven't seen anyone on OSR post this yet, but on Sideshow Freaks, there was a person who claimed to be a Disney employee, or someone that works with licensing for Disney. Hot Toys have been granted permission to make 11 original trilogy Hot Toys. Of those, 6 are from A New Hope. We now know that 2 of those 6 are Han and Chewie. That leaves 4. So 4 remaining for A New Hope, 2 for Empire Strikes Back, and 3 for Return of the Jedi. there was another fellow who claimed that that was similar to the sourcing he got from someone who knows Hot Toys owner quite well. So, interesting. I guess they're going to tread over Sideshow's feet a little, the toes a little, like the fact that Sideshow did a lot of original trilogy characters in the first few years, but I'd be happy with a Leia or a Ben Kenobi redo. I suppose the third would have to be Luke. And the fourth, well, this is where it gets a bit interesting. Do they sacrifice Ben Kenobi and do Tarkin and Stormtrooper? Do they do a Stormtrooper and Ben? Or do they leave the Stormtrooper out and do Ben and Tarkin? I mean, Tarkin mightn't even be in it at all, it's just a guess, but I thought, since they normally do at least one villain. Empire Strikes Back, I imagine, would be a Han redo, but it could not be because Sideshow did the Hoth Han, but Sideshow did a Bespin Han many years ago. It wasn't that great. I only got it because of the Minoc, and it was a damn good price, so, yeah. I think, Return of the Jedi, well, if they continue their massive packs, then it could be a 3-pack with Luke, Vader, and Palpatine. But, like I said, it's all speculation at the moment, but a couple of people are claiming to know sources. So, I hope you enjoyed the look at the 7 battle droids. I'll try and do that collections showcase tour, as quickly as I can. It's going to be a bit difficult because, quite recently, that cupboard there that my dad used for his cars got replaced with that one, which I originally had my DC figures in, but decided to take it out. So it's just a lot of Corgi, Thunderbirds, Johnny Lightning, a lot of die-cast cars over there. So yeah, there's the droids one last time. Like I said, the original 2 are slightly weathered. Then you got 9, who once again is less weathered, but still the cream. Security droid, 1 weathered, 1 normal. Geonosis, both weathered. So, yeah, like I said, very basic figures, quite cheap if you're able to get them from Sideshow directly. And then there's also the Stap droids. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Link to the Facebook page is in the description. Link to the 9 box, which I've misplaced, is in the Facebook description. Also, yeah, the 9 box is half. The reason why I've misplaced it is because it's actually half this size. It's one of these cut in half because it's just a single, and he's folded up as well. You'll see that in the Rebel Scum gallery. So yeah, until next time, a communication disruption can mean only one thing: invasion. I will just mention before I go quickly that I missed this, the pair of weathered electro binoculars. 9 is seen using these from the tank in Phantom Menace. He comes with this as well. It's an accessory I've only seen him come with so far. I don't know if the Geonosis commander will come with this because he hasn't been enlisted to have it yet. If they do the tactical commanders from Clone Wars, they might come with these. But it's an accessory I've only seen once so far, and that's with 9. So yeah, so you can see it's real good detailing. So yeah, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed.